It's so freeze. Yeah, I'm all around the beat. All I want is you. Now you did make me smile, oh. Yeah. Now you did bust my brains. Now you did give me joy, oh. Yeah. So dance for me, my lover. Come close, my lover. You be my heart desire, and I give you everything. Come dance for me, my lover. Come close, my baby. You be my heart.
Mr. Frugal himself has put this together, and if you guys are happy that this wonderful man has put all of this together in charity proceedings, please rise to your feet for my sake, for the sake of Mr. Frugal himself, for the sake of this event itself. I will say everyone here should please rise to your feet for a second, and let's put our hands together for Mr. Frugal himself for bringing us here and making us have this wonderful time in our history. I'm not getting this class. Come on, you can do better than that. Come on, children, you can do better than that. So I see a bit of excitement now. All right, let's have a seat. I'm going to commit everyone here into God's hands through an anointed servant of God. Please, if you love God, if you love this initiative, I want everybody, when I call this name, I would love everyone to rise up to their feet and give a good cheer in honor of the Most High God. And I'm going to give you a proper definition of the caliber of person we're expecting right now. She is the priest of the Church of England. We are opportune to have the priest of the Church of England here, a person of Reverend. I thought you guys would be on your feet already. A person of Reverend. A person of Reverend Liz Newman. We commit ourselves to Reverend Liz Newman to come to the microphone and commit this entire occasion into the hands of the God that we all serve, God Almighty. Come on, put your hands together, guys. Come on.
Loving God, you have given us the gift of music, of sound, of rhythm, of beat, of tune. It blesses us. It helps us to express our feelings. It brings joy and life to so many, and it connects us as we sing together. Lord, music, singing together teaches us that together we can be greater than the sum of our parts. Together we can be so much greater than we are on our own. Harmonizing together shows us, God, that you have created us to live in harmony with one another. So thank you for the gift of music. Thank you that we have all caught that wonderful gift. And we ask your blessing on everyone here today, especially on our young people, that they, through music, their lives will be set on a path that brings glory to your name and that brings honour to their families and to their friendship networks. So be with us here today in everything we do, and cover us, we pray, with your love and your harmony. Amen.
Please put those hands together for that wonderful prayer. All right, at this point, I'm going to be calling on someone very special, to come take us on a bit of a journey. And he happens to be the entertainment director of this entire proceedings. So I'm going to call him to come to the microphone and have us through the proceedings of this of the structure of this organization. So I'm going to call the person of Mr. Philip Obogu. Please put your hands together as Mr. Phillips comes to the microphone. Thank you very much.
thank you all for being here. I would like to appreciate you all for coming, taking your time to come here. I know we've all had various things we're doing, and you spare time to come here. And also I'd like to acknowledge His Worship, Mr. Mayor, sir, and also Reverend Liz Newman, and every dignitary here, and also every attendees. Thank you for coming. I'm the entertainment director of the Frugal Musical Foundation, which is under the Frugal Empowerment Foundation, which has touched lives of many people in various parts, and most especially in the Greenwich community. And here we've got the Musical Academy, which is a subsidiary under the Frugal Empowerment Foundation, to reach out to the kids, try to encourage them. As he rightly said, music brings life to us all, and by doing that we engage ourselves, and that's how we express who we are, and also we learn a lot from that.
Yeah, I'm going to bring Mr. Frugal to the podium to come and talk to you and expand further on what we've seen on the screen. So please put your hands together for Mr. Frugal as he comes to the microphone to make his opening speech.
Hello. Let me tell you this. I don't think we're happy enough, okay? So if you want to prove to me that you're very, very, very happy, I want to see that hands of applause once again. The big one. Now, wherever there's Frugal, there is love, care, and supporting one another. Just a quick one, we have a very, very special people in our midst. I want to quickly acknowledge the presence of His Worshipful, the Mayor of Greenwich, Councillor Dominic, Mbang. Thank you very much for honoring my invitation. I also want to acknowledge my priest. I have been a Christian all my life, but it comes at a time where I visited a church and I found a very strong faith in Christianity. So it might be other religious sects, that's what equally happened, but what I found there was completely different. It's a love in the church without color, whether you're black, white, gay, sex, or whatever sex you belongs to. Everybody, belongs to like one family, doing the same thing, making sure the church activity is done and it's helping each other. That is what I have found in that church. And the reverend in that church is Reverend Liz Newman. Reverend, please, you're welcome here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I have also come to see a very good friend, and every time she does something, I'm always I wish I can be so committed like this. She's a mother and a very big sister. During the COVID-19, we have organizations that was constantly supplying us food to look after low-income family within Greenwich. And that lady continued to do it even till now. Every Wednesday, Friday, come to the Frugal Foundation office here in Woolwich. You must always have sandwiches and all kind of different bread. She's very regular. That is somebody of Bishop Abigail. Oluwatobi. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I found somebody I always call a father. He's truly a father, because he has been in this country, they have been a family friend, and I found myself in business. Somebody that will always tell you, listen, you might be doing it wrong way, why don't you try this way? It's a very special person. That is the person of Mr. Roy Bello. Mr. Roy Bello, you're welcome here. Welcome here. And the sister I've come to, he loved me not because of the wife who is my sister, but it was even actually after we knew, I found out that him too married my sister. Okay, so I want to acknowledge my sister, Sister Mercy Bello. You're welcome here. Thank you very much for coming. And I have with me somebody, a very good friend, who has always been there helping us on the administrative activity. So you can see the Frugal project is very massive. So you wouldn't expect me to do all the paperwork. It's not easy. So I want to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Alam Paul. Mr. Alam Paul, you're welcome here. Like you hear on that video, I am not actually here alone. I am here with a lot of team. I think the good thing is this one. The Frugal Foundation project is a community project, and we have clocked over 2,000 members across the globe, and some of them they are with me here. Please, a round of applause for the Frugal Empowerment Foundation members. A round of applause. Thank you very much. So why are we here today, and who is a Frugal Empowerment Foundation? We founded this organization, as you see on the screen, with the passion to support humanity. Have to see what's happening in our world and how wasteful some of us we can be sometimes. So we want to develop an idea where we can utilize the little we have to support one another in our community. And you may have thought maybe somehow the Frugal Foundation has received one big grant for one big organization or government like that. No, that's not really the case. I want to say clap for yourself because you made this possible. Clap for yourself, clap for yourself.
declare, Lord. Yes, I told you to cheer the children up, but you did not do it. Come on. One more time. Put your hands together for these wonderful kids. Let it play the instrumental. So we'll do the chorus together again. Yeah, let me see how good everybody is right now. Everybody rise to your feet right now. Let's do this together. Come on. 2 hands. I got praise. Everybody. I got praise. I got praise. Okay. Step it up. Let's do something. See, I need energy here right now, okay? So when I wave to the right, you guys go to the right. When I wave to the left, you go to the left. Is that okay? Are you ready now? Yeah. DJ, put it up again. Let's go. 1 and 2 and 3. I got praise. I got praise. Everybody sing. I got praise. Oh, oh, oh. I got praise. Thank you. Right. Put your hands together, everybody. Put your hands together. Come on. I like that. I appreciate that, man. That's good energy. Keep it up. Don't break it down. Everybody have a seat, please. Come on, I love this. Lucia today, who's going to be performing for us? What about Lucia? Please wave your hands. Let them see. Come on, Lucia. You stand to your feet. That's it. She's going to be in our competition today. We have Freda. Freda, are you there? Come on, Freda. That's Freda. Freda will be a part of our competition today. We have Shirley. Shirley, are you there? That's good. We have Harry. Harry, are you here? Come on. Give it together for Harry. And we have David. David, are you there? Give me a wave. I like that. We're going to have these performances today from these kids, and we're not judging them per se, but we're going to award them. Does that make sense, yeah? We're not judging them, we're going to award them after their performances today. DJ, if you're ready, just give me a signal. In a nutshell, I'm going to call on someone, okay? I'm going to call on someone. Who will I put on the spot now? How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. How are you feeling so far?
Great.
Good. Now, I just want to ask a quick question. What in the life of your child will you know what your child to be involved with? Looking at the training you've given to your child. Or let me put it this way. What is your biggest fear? What is your biggest fear as a parent that you would not want, or you're so scared of your child dabbling into, and which has made you, intensify your level of training for your child, if I may ask?
Probably ending up in a life where, she doesn't have a job or drugs or just, hanging out with the wrong crowd. So that's what I would not like to happen.
Thank you very much. Put your hands together for her. What's your biggest fear? You have a child, you train up your child. What would be your biggest fear as a parent?
Apart from I don't want my children to hang out with wrong crowd or end up in prison. Or one of the major things that I try to assist my children to achieve is for them to actually actualize their dream. For example, I have a child here today whose aspiration is to sing. Okay, but before now, she couldn't sing before me, the mother. But through Frugal Music Foundation, that child is going to be singing here today.
Put your hands together, please.
And I can already see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Come on.
So it's a great thing.
I like that. Put your hands together for her. See, we're heading in the right direction. Am I making sense here? If you have a child now, yeah, what would you not expect of your child? Or what would be your biggest fear as a parent?
Just get into the wrong crowd, like everyone else is saying, drugs and everything else. So I'd expect, it's to yourself as a parent, to like motivate them into the right, aspects of life, so yeah.
Please put your hands together for Amy, please. Thank you very much, Amy. Now, if you hear what these three people have just said right now, they literally are saying the same thing. Am I making any sense? Yeah. Okay. Please put your hands together as a welcome Lady Maga.
Thank you. What you're waiting for? Me take it out, make some sounds so I can shake my hips, get down. Cause what that way when I get down? Cause they know I'm the queen of my house. Pass me the right, people look daddy. One of these I'm feeling daddy, dixie. Drop up high, oh my gosh, I've seen that guy. By the bar, yes, he's a star. Smiling, drinking, taking bar. You wanna dance, but I'm like, nah. Why? Why? Cause baby girl, you're looking like.
I've been waiting all night long.
Yeah.
She just wanted
Grab a glove, it's a brand new thing sweeper. Grab a broom, grab a glove, it's a brand new thing sweeper. One foot in, one foot out. Let me see ya shake it. East or west, north or south. Let me see ya take it. Deeper. What up, y'all? That's deeper. What up to the club, get deeper. What up, y'all? That's deeper. Yeah. Sweet computers giving me real chills up and down my spine. It's every time I tap on the keyboard, I get a reaction. There's such an attraction. I'm fascinated. I be just playing on the PC in 3D. What's happening to me? I know. Who knows it?
Let's welcome Lucia.
Put your hands together. Let's welcome Lucia. Thank you, precious. Go have a seat.
Let's welcome Frida.
Put your hands together for Frida. She come forward. Come on, people.
Hi, my name is is Frida and I'm going to be singing Arcade.
I'm gonna sing Lord, I thank you for sunshine.
Fantastic.
Thank you for rain, thank you for joy, thank you for beds, a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Lord, thank you.
Welcome, Shirley.
Put your hands together as Shirley comes to the stage. He'll be giving a speech, and we're going to be presenting some awards to these kids, and he will be handling the proceedings also. So, Mike, over to the mayor.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A big applause to yourselves. Humanity is very, very important. And to tell everybody, it is very, very important that what we heard from Peter today is for you and me. There are a lot of us here who have finished building our houses back home, and we are on a mission for a second one. And then you are fighting with relatives and people who are doing that. My brother, my sister, it is better to do something for somebody, not how many houses you leave behind or how much money you leave in the bank. My background is the health side, and in Ghana I was a teacher, a nurse, and a police officer before I came to this country. And then as a nurse for over 35 years, I specialized in the kidneys with Guy's and St. Thomas's for the past 25 years, and I can say to each and every one here that when you reach to that stage where you have to go to the next well, what you want to leave behind is how many people have you supported, have you empowered, have you impacted. That is more important than what you leave behind. And for the children tonight, it is so refreshing to see them. I will say Frugal Foundation has got talent, and you should be taking part in the competition, the national competition, because at the end of the day, Britain's Got Talent is what I'm talking of. Because what we just witnessed tonight is very, very reassuring. Just about 2 weeks ago, I was on this floor again, and it was also adults and children with disability that were performing the same way. So in Greenwich here, everybody has got the potential, and everybody should be supported in many ways. And how can we do this? Wherever I go, as a mayor for the Royal Borough of Greenwich, I would like to say everything starts from the family unit. If you are a husband tonight, please look after your wife very well. If you are a wife here tonight, please look after your husband very well. I am so pleased that it is a mixture of men and women. There are times where you go for events like this about children, and you just see possibly some few men and, just their mothers alone. It is the two that can come together to bring up this child. And I say, please, let the peace and harmony reign in the house, because when that is done in the house, the sky is the limit. Music by itself is a big profession, but music as well can help you to go to. You heard the little girl when she was asked, what do you want to become? And she said, I want to become a doctor. Yes, she can become a doctor if she tunes herself to music as well, because at the end of the day, when you play music, it gives you satisfaction to the body. As a health professional, even your well-being. You know the story about David when he was troubled. That was Saul who was troubled. It was David that was asked to play music, and music suits the body. It makes you feel good. And I would say that whatever expectation a child has, music can actually accelerate that. I had a daughter who was playing flute, and I remember anytime she was very busy with her papers and whatnot, she will, after some time, when she's tired, she will come and take the flute and then play before she goes back again. Ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you, music can let you reach wherever you want to reach. And it is important that we support this laudable foundation. The charity part of it, you don't want to even speak about it. As a mayor, as a deputy mayor last year and a mayor, it is important to mention to the house that it is amazing how many people are working behind the scenes and on charitable basis, volunteers left and right. The borough is a existing because of people who are there working for the population. And I can say that when COVID struck, that is even when we saw a lot of volunteering work. So if you are here tonight and you do not volunteer for anything, please start thinking of what you can do to make somebody better. I mean, when I saw Peter in Africa with all the kids and how he was helping the elderly, this is very laudable. This is what we should do. Our parents, our fathers and mothers, they don't need our money. Our children here, they don't need the houses that we are building back home. What can we do to inspire them? Very important. For the old ladies and then the elderly, we need to be with them. We need to sit with them. We need to show them love. We need to let them feel that we can come down to their level, and then at that age, you know, we are there with them. I remember last year before we had Christmas, we served dinners. I was with the mayor that time, and this was in Woolwich Dockyard. We served food for all the residents within the area there. And in 2 days' time, I flew to Africa. I've been thinking of how I can bring old ladies or people within over 70 and old men together to one umbrella and then entertain them and then share with them some of the fears and some of the things they want to tell us. And I got over 1,000 people on the Christmas Day 25th in Ghana, and I did that. So when I was hearing about all what Peter is doing, my brother, my sister, if you are here tonight, you don't need to make it too big. The little that you can help can make a big impact. Now back to our local authority. If you are here tonight and you have any difficulty on anything at all, your first point of contact is your councillor. Your councillor will be able to listen to you and direct you. We are lucky in Greenwich now to have diversity well represented. For the first time in the history of the local borough here, we have a Nigerian who is the leader of the council. We have a South African who is the deputy leader of the council. It has never happened in the history of this borough. So at the end of the day, all what we strive to achieve is to make sure that there is fairness, people are treated equally, opportunities are given to everyone, and you can be in that crusade. You can help us in that crusade. So my brother, my sister, it has been a pleasure to be here tonight, and I will say, let's keep the children going. Let's help them to reach their potential. Tomorrow they will become pop stars. And for the lady who just sang for us today, I mean, what was refreshing to see something? There was nothing more refreshing to see something that we saw tonight. And this is what the children can grow to become. And my brother, my sister, when we go home, remember that let's look after each other. Our little misunderstandings and our little disagreements cannot stop us from coming together to help the children. Remember, relatives back home and friends out there can influence, but please, let's stand strong for the sake of the children. In a circumstance where people are not even staying together, for the sake of the children, let's try to be having one voice so that we can bring them to the best that they can. Nobody knew that Sunak was going to become president or prime minister for Britain or United Kingdom here, but he is in Downing Street now. The sky is the limit, and the expectation is let's give our children the best. And for Frugal Foundation, Peter, well done. I think that you deserve to get grants, you deserve to get external funding from the lottery to carry on this work that you are doing, and you should be speaking to people that can direct you, and we are happy to be part of that, to direct you so that you carry on the good work. To leave behind this legacy is what we are all talking about. It's not how much you leave behind when you are to go to the next one. It is not how much material things to leave behind. It is how much you have impacted people's lives. And this work will even go a long way to help our leaders back in Africa to know that people are not just here thinking about how to become rich, but how to support other people. And you will have a big platform for a voice in when it comes to the leadership of even the countries in those places in Africa. So thank you again for inviting us. And on behalf of the Royal Borough of Greenwich, I would like to say thank you and enjoy the evening as we are about to give some awards to people. Thank you very much. On behalf of Frugal Empowerment Foundation, we are presenting you with this important award for the performance you just did some few minutes ago. So, well done.
Put your hands together for Lucia, come on. Hey, all right, I like this one. Come on. Hey.
Yeah, Freda, on behalf of Frugal Empowerment Foundation, you've done extremely well and you've performed to this crowd this evening, and they are very happy to present to you this important award.
Come on. DJ, help the music, man. Why they take pictures? Can you see how beautiful she looks?
On behalf of Frugal Empowerment Foundation, you've done extremely well when you performed tonight, and they are presenting you this award, and you should be proud, and of course your parents should be proud of what you've done tonight. There you go.
Come on, put those hands together.
So David, on behalf of Frugal Empowerment Foundation, for your participation and your activity in music, they are presenting to you this important award tonight. There you go.
Put your hands together. Are you loving this music, yeah? It's busting my brain.
This evening you made everybody to be on their feet to sing along with you. You were so brilliant. And Frugal Empowerment Foundation is awarding you this important award for you tonight. Here you go.
Put your hands together, people. Put your hands together. I like that.
So dance for me, my lover. Come close, my lover. You be my heart desire, and I give you everything. Come dance for me, my lover. Come close, my baby. You be my heart desire. I'm ready for you.
Shake your body. Shake your body. Shake your body. Turn around. Shake your body. Shake your body. That's like your body. Where you got to shake? That's it. That's like your body. I'm ready to give you just all I know. Have seen that girl, that lady, Hilda Mona. Yeah. Yeah, she's one of our best artists. Hopefully, by the grace of God, if you want to see Hilda live, she's going to be here this September. So we're going to be sharing information about the registration for the event, but let's get ready, okay? It's going to be a big one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.